LS11 Universe, it's Xander, and welcome back to WWE 2K22 Universe Mode. It's the final show before Extreme Rules tomorrow morning, or tomorrow night, whatever. Extreme Rules tomorrow on the channel. Mustafa Ali making his way to the ring first up tonight. He's got a big matchup on his hands here. He's got his hands full. His work cut out for him tonight. The Circle led Bray Wyatt to Ali just 2 weeks ago, and Ali told Bray Wyatt that he'd destroy him for this, and Mustafa Ali even gave up the Cruiserweight title match he was supposed to have this week in favor of getting this match with Bray Wyatt. So Ali making his way to the ring. The high-flying Ali, the heart and soul of the Cruiserweight division. Here comes Bray Wyatt, though. Bray Wyatt made his shock return at the end of No Mercy just a few months ago, and now he's here on SmackDown, having his second match since his return. Bray Wyatt making his way down to the ring. The Circle guides him. He follows the rabbit. The white rabbit leads us to Bray Wyatt. It's quite a rabbit hole that his return came from as well. We already saw what he did to a former NXT champion like Pete Dunne back at Money in the Bank. It's going to happen to Ali tonight. Bray Wyatt is on a new level. He's on a different... I think he might even be more powerful than when he was the Fiend. Because this is the first time we're seeing him as something of a man. We're seeing the man behind the monster. And honestly, the scariest kind of monster there is man, because you don't know what he's going to do next. Bray Wyatt's here. We've entered the second circle, folks. Bray Wyatt is here. This is it. Bray Wyatt's first SmackDown match since Season 2. It's about to go down, folks. Any further ado. Ali and Bray Wyatt. Here we go. Oh, Ali with an uppercut. Ali goes to the top rope. Bray Wyatt back to his feet. Ali. Oh my God, Bray Wyatt just caught him out of midair. Slams him down. Into a senton. Bray Wyatt getting Ali back to his feet. And now Bray with Ali off the ropes. They collide again. Goes for a jab. Ali countered. Ali sends Bray over the top rope. Ali trying to use his speed. But Bray Wyatt countering back with immense power. Oh, look at this. Bray Wyatt rolling through. Into an arm drag. Oh, went for a clothesline. Ali out of the way. Ali grabs onto him now, and Ali... Snap! Big neck breaker there to Bray. Bray is down. Ali goes for a chop. Bray Wyatt with a right hook. And another one. Into a boot for good measure. Bray getting him back up to his feet. Punches him down. And now Bray off the ropes. Drop kick. Went for another senton. Ali out of the way. Oh, into a senton of his own from Ali. Another one. Ali now finally getting the offense in. Ali rolling through. Oh, what a spine buster! Bray Wyatt now. Oh, a headbutt. Bray Wyatt now hits the ropes. Senton. Bray Wyatt taking him down, taking him back up to his feet. And a right hook knocks him down again. Off the ropes now comes Bray. Into another boot. Now Bray has got Ali down. Bray getting him back up to his feet. Into a roundhouse from Ali. Ali now into a cover on Bray. One, no. He's got him up. Takes him down with another suplex. Top rope again. Goes for a right hook. He now has the arm of Bray and a knee into the arm. Ali is at least finally putting up a fight now after Bray was steamrolling him in the early goings. Ali. Neck breaker. Goes for a kick. Ali. No. Bray answers back with a clothesline. Oh, went for a senton. Ali countered. We're at the count of 4 now, and Ali launches Bray into the steps. We're at the count of 5 now, and Ali up on the apron, back into the ring. Bray runs right back in behind him. Remember, Bray Wyatt said he saw Ali at his worst. Both these guys were in Impact at the same time last season. Off the ropes now. Senton from Bray, and earlier this season as well. Bray with a Uranagi into a senton. Right hook connects to Ali. Into another boot. Kicking him down now, Bray Wyatt. Grabs Ali. Picks him back up to his feet, and Bray proclaims that it's time to run. Sister Abigail. 1, 2, 3. Bray Wyatt wins. He followed the circle, and it led him to victory yet again. Another big win for Bray Wyatt. Makes you wonder where he goes next. Who's next? Who will the circle lead this man to? It's a scary thought, isn't it? Find that out sooner rather than later, I'm sure. But we got plenty more coming up on SmackDown. Priest, glad you made it. Yeah, hey, Johnny, I heard about our 8-man match in the main event. Yep, you, me, and Riddle. Well, we got a 4th guy, right? Yeah, he's on his way here right now. Cool, who is it? I don't want to spoil the surprise, alright? You sure we got a 4th guy? I'm positive. Someone's music will hit by the time we're in that ring, I promise you that. Alright. It better. Well, I'm interested to see how that's going to develop through the night, if Johnny Gargano will, in fact, have a 4th person to help himself, Riddle, and Priest. But, ladies and gentlemen, we got our first of 2 championship matches for the night coming up. It is time for the SmackDown Women's Championship to be on the line. Here comes the EST. Excuse me. Here comes Bianca Belair to the ring. Bianca Belair getting one more shot at the SmackDown Women's title tonight. Trying to keep the Extreme Rules card a little bit limited because of how few stipulations are actually in the game. So Bianca Belair makes her way to the ring. She's got to challenge the current reigning defending SmackDown Women's Champion. Here comes Alexa Bliss. It's been almost a month now since Bliss captured the championship upon her return to WWE, winning it off of Liv Morgan back at Money in the Bank. So Alexa Bliss making her way down to the ring, the SmackDown Women's Champion, set for her second defense in the last 4 weeks. So the champ is here, Alexa Bliss and Bianca Belair, set to go one-on-one. The SmackDown Women's title's up for grabs. It's Bianca Belair versus Alexa Bliss, one-on-one. Here we go. Oh, Belair threw a forearm. Bliss caught her. It was Bianca Belair that Bliss beat to become #1 contender last month. Now Bliss running her shoulder into the ring, into the chest of Bianca Belair, who kicks her back, and now Belair, with a drop kick, takes down Bliss. And now Bliss gets caught. Belair sending her off the ropes. Bianca Belair popped up. Spine buster to Alexa Bliss. Belair getting her back up to her feet now, and Belair, right hook. And another one. Bianca Belair, no. Bliss punches her in the sternum. Into a slap. Now Bliss grabs a hold of her snapmare, takes her down, hits the ropes, drop kick to Belair. And now Belair having her arm pulled back by Bliss. Bliss has got her down. There's another kick. And Bliss going up to the top rope. Alexa Bliss. Referee telling her to get down. Bliss saying you might want to move. Here comes Bliss. And for a missile drop kick, Belair. Right hook knocks her down, and Belair. Oh, she's got the ponytail. Whips Bliss with it. Goes for a kick. Bliss staggers back to her feet, and Bliss with a snapmare of her own hits the ropes with a drop kick. Bliss has got her down, getting Bianca back up to her feet. Bliss with a right hook. Clothesline. Into another. And a drop kick to Belair. Into a cover now. Bliss, cover on Belair. One, no. Kick out from Belair. Now Alexa Bliss getting her back up to her feet. Alexa Bliss grabs a hold of Belair. Snapmare again, takes her down, hits the ropes. Drop kick. And Bliss has got Belair down. Oh, went for insult to injury. Belair out of the way. And Belair, clothesline attempt. Bliss caught her. Bliss launches her into the corner now, and Alexa Bliss. Oh, look at that. It's firing away with repeated strikes on Belair. Using the referee's 5 count to its full advantage there. Takes down Belair again. Bliss with another kick. Goes for one to the back. Belair back to her feet. Clothesline. Into another. And now Bianca Belair. One more clothesline. She's got Bliss into the corner. Bianca Belair spears her into the corner. Belair now hitting the ropes. Smacks her in the face. Belair now gets a hold of Alexa Bliss, and Bianca Belair pulls her in, scoops her up. Bliss doesn't want any of it. A glam slam from Belair, taking her down, and now Bianca Belair. Oh, Bliss catches her, and Bliss dumps her over the top rope. Right hook and a drop kick connects from Alexa Bliss. Bliss now going to the outside, out to the floor. Belair now. Bliss, no. Belair with an uppercut. And Belair swings the ponytail for the fences again. For the count of 3, Belair. KOD on the floor. And Now Bianca Belair's got a hold of Alexa Bliss. Right at the count of 4. Bliss sent back into the ring. Bianca Belair to the top rope. Now Belair. Splash onto the champion. Hits the ropes again now, and Belair. No! Bliss with a kick to the ribs. And now Bliss with a kick again. Forearm strike. Knocking down the challenger. Alexa Bliss grabbing a hold of her. Bliss dragging her away from the ropes towards the center of the ring. Alexa Bliss. Insult. 2. Injury. Connects. And oh, Belair. Back up to her feet. Belair. No. Counter for counter there. Bliss with a drop kick. Cover by Bliss. 1, 2. Kick out from Bianca. And now Bianca Belair DDT'd by Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss telling her to get back up to her feet. Bliss with the twisted DDT. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Just like that. Alexa Bliss retains. Alexa Bliss successfully retaining the SmackDown Women's title. Big win for Bliss. Well, wait a minute. Charlotte Flair of the 6. The Way's not going to be here to help Bliss either. Charlotte cracking Bliss with a kendo stick. What an elbow strike. Flair. What is she doing out here? She's got her own problems to deal with. Natural selection. Wait a minute, there's Alba Fire. Flair and Fire staring down. Alba Fire telling Charlotte to get the hell out of here. Fire making Flair back down. And notice Fire didn't bring her briefcase out here either. Oh, hang on just a minute. Just remember, Alba, we left her there for you. Our offer stands. Don't make us regret it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to move into our second championship match of the night. It is time for the Cruiserweight title to be on the line. Chad Gable making his way out to the ring first. Chad Gable, former Cruiserweight champion in his own right. Chad Gable makes his way to the ring. He's got to take on the current Cruiserweight champion, Rey Mysterio. So Rey Mysterio making his way to the ring. He's been Cruiserweight champion since WrestleMania. He's had a hell of a run so far, and why, yes, that is a new modded in title. And a new modded attire for Rey Mysterio. So the Lucha Legend making his way down to the ring. Rey Mysterio in the building tonight, folks. Mysterio and Gable. One of the most legendary Cruiserweight champions in Rey Mysterio versus one of the best Cruiserweight champions of LS11 in Chad Gable. A real generational clash here, a real clash of styles as well. Gable, more of a mat wrestler, a lot like Kurt Angle, an Olympic wrestler. Rey Mysterio, known for his high-flying Lucha Libre style. About to go down for the Cruiserweight title tonight, folks. I've been looking forward to this one since it was announced last week. So Chad Gable going to look to recapture the Cruiserweight title after the better part of a year without it. He lost it at Bad Blood Season 3. Although it is modded over that title. So, without any further ado, folks, it's Chad Gable versus Rey Mysterio. Here we go. Gable grabs onto him now. He's got a hold of Rey Mysterio from the back of the head. Puts him in the ropes now, and Gable grabs onto Mysterio, scoops him up, and a stun gun takes him down. There's a kick knocking him down, and again, Rey Mysterio kicked down again. Gable. Oh, Mysterio into a DDT. There's a stomp for good measure. Now Rey Mysterio kicking down Gable. Mysterio, no, Gable rolls over with a swinging leg sweep, and now Gable getting Mysterio back up to his feet. There's a chop and another one. Goes for a kick now, and Gable fires away. Mysterio drop kick into a running swanton. Rey Mysterio has had a real career resurgence this season. The Cruiserweight division has seemingly brought new life to Rey Mysterio, who was otherwise pretty much directionless for the first 3 seasons of LS11. As he gets a big DDT there on Chad Gable. We've seen a whole new side of Mysterio. As I said, he's been putting on banger after banger, if I want to quote Sheamus there. And Rey Mysterio, it's been just, as I said, run of a lifetime for him. It's Gable knocking him back. Mysterio with a chop. And now Rey Mysterio springboards into a crossbody. And now he grabs the ropes again. Split leg moonsault. And he learned that one from his tag teaming days with Rob Van Dam. There's a kick from Rey Mysterio. Chad Gable grabs a hold of him. Gable taking him down. Shoves down the leg, and now Gable takes out the knee of Rey Mysterio. Gable knows Rey Mysterio's had knee problems in the past. Now Rey Mysterio thrown to the corner by Gable. Chad Gable grabs a hold of him. Goes up to the middle rope, and Gable, oh, into an arm breaker. Gonna use that full 5 count to his advantage as Gable rolls out of it, and now Gable running around ringside. Rey Mysterio! Good God! Fresh and burned. Referee restarts the count. Gable looking to capitalize off Mysterio's mistake. On Chad Gable clearing off the announce table out here. Gable's not the kind to use the announce table very often. Throws Mysterio into the steps. Referee the count of 5. Kicks him in the ribs now. Running away again is Gable. 6 count. Now Rey Mysterio back up on the apron. 7 count. Gable drop kicks him back to the floor. Gable following back to the outside. The referee gonna have to restart the count. Mysterio, oh, kicks out the knee. And now it's Rey Mysterio's turn. Mysterio sends Gable into the announce table. And again. And Gable sent into it one more time. Drop kicked into it by Mysterio. Rey Mysterio getting him back to his feet. Rey Mysterio has him down, slides back in. Rey Mysterio stomping on him now. Gable pounces on him, taking him down. And now Mysterio staggers, but Gable slams him into the mat. Turns him over with a kick now, does Gable. Gable ties him up, rolls it over. Now Gable's down. Mysterio rolls it through. Gable kicks him off. Gable with a right hook and another one. Chad Gable firing away on Rey Mysterio, knocks him into the ropes. Gable, right hand again connects, and now Gable scoops him up. Stun gun takes down Rey Mysterio. And now Chad Gable throws him overhead. Gable now, knee to the arm. Mysterio's down again. Chad Gable, another elbow to the head of Mysterio. Chad Gable now grabs a hold of him. Rey Mysterio sweeps the leg. Mysterio now a standing moonsault connects to Gable. Rey Mysterio getting him back up to his feet now, kicks him in the knees. Rey Mysterio kicks him in the ribs. Mysterio drop kick. Mysterio's got him back up again, though, and Mysterio now. No! Gable kicks out the knee again. And Chad Gable Grabs Rey Mysterio, double underhook. Suplex takes him down. And now Chad Gable's got him down. Gable with Mysterio back to his feet. Chad Gable with a forearm. And again. Into a drop kick. Now Gable going up to the top rope. Chad Gable. See if I can hear Gable. Moonsault. 1, 2. Rey Mysterio kicked out. Mysterio gets kicked by Gable, and Gable with an elbow. Mysterio's down. Gable. No. Rey sweeps the leg. Now Rey Mysterio to the top rope. Hurricane Rana, cover on Gable. 1, 2. Kick out from Gable. There's a stomp now. Rey Mysterio's got him down. Mysterio kicking down Gable. Gable back to his feet. Hip toss from Chad Gable. Rey Mysterio goes down, and now Gable being dragged across the ring is Rey Mysterio. Chad Gable into another cover. For the 1, 2, no! Rey Mysterio kicks out again. And Chad Gable's got a hold of him, slams him down into the mat. Gable kicks him down, kicks him in the back now. Rey Mysterio's down. Gable getting him up. Chad Gable pops him up. Suplexes him down. There's a kick from Gable. Gable kicking Mysterio repeatedly. What is Chad Gable thinking here? Throws Rey Mysterio over him, sending him across the ring. Whoa! Mysterio! Small package! 1! No! Gable kicks out. And Rey Mysterio, that might be enough to turn it around. Gable grabs a hold of him, and Gable launches him into the corner. Gable, no, tried to grab him. Mysterio gets caught now, and Chad Gable. Small package again! 1! No! Gable kicks out. Now Mysterio tries to sidestep. Gable throws him back into the corner. Gable countered again. Rey Mysterio caught. Gable suplex. That time he got him. No small package for Mysterio on that one. 1, 2, no! Rey Mysterio kicks out. Now Gable grabs a hold of him. Gable DDT. Goes for a kick. Rey Mysterio into a drop kick. Oh, went for one to the back. Gable was slightly out of the way. And now Rey Mysterio's caught. Chad Gable taking him towards the corner. Head first into the turnbuckle. And Gable grabs him. Looked like he was going to go for the Chaos Theory. And now Rey Mysterio, double axe handle in the back, punches him now. And again. And again. And again. Rey Mysterio launches him into the ring post. He's got him down now, and a drop kick. Oh, right into the knee on that one. He's got him down. He's getting him back up to his feet now. Looking to set it up. Sends him across the ring. Mysterio's going to dial up. 6, 1, 9. No! Gable with the counter. And now Gable to the top rope. Gable went for the moonsault. Mysterio out of the way. And now Mysterio's got a hold of him. Crucifix cover. 1, 2. No! Near fall after near fall with these two. As Mysterio splashes across the back. Going for more kicks. Gable caught the leg. Gable sweeping the leg. And now he's got Mysterio. Takes out the arm. Gable, look at this, deadlifts him into a back suplex. Into another cover now on the champion. 1, 2, no! Mysterio got the shoulders up. Gable grabs a hold of him, and Gable with a DDT takes him down. Gable getting him back up to his feet now, and Gable with a hold of Mysterio, throws him across the ring, back into the corner. Goes for a right hook, Mysterio out of the way. Mysterio pops up into a small package. 1, 2, 3, no! I thought it was 3 as well, but the referee said it was 2. Gable launches him into the corner now, and Gable turns him around. Gable's got a hold of the champ. Gable with the Chaos Theory. Connects. 1, 2, nearly got him. And now Gable's just got him down into some mat wrestling. Trying to slow it down, turn it into a more mat-based fight. Mysterio out of the way. Rey Mysterio counters, kicks him in the knee. Rey Mysterio, drop kick, takes him towards the ropes. Picking the legs now of him is Rey Mysterio. Gable back to his feet. Both men lock up now, and Gable suplexes him again. Cover. 1, 2. Well, ref, look, Rey Mysterio's foot was on the ropes. Rey's got him now into another roll-up. 1, 2. No! You can see Rey Mysterio give Gable a look of what's going to keep you down, man. Gable. No. Mysterio. Oh, went for the drop kick, countered. Gable kicks the knee. Chad Gable's got Rey Mysterio down. Mysterio staggering. Gable's got him. Gable. Right hook. For another one. Mysterio. Sent over the top rope. Gable stuns him into the ropes. Mysterio goes down. And now Gable with a DDT on the floor. Kicks him down now. Gable's got him down. Gable. Right hook connects now, and Chad Gable kicks him in the ribs. Jumping neckbreaker connects. And now Chad Gable laughing. He's got this one won, but it's by count out at the moment. Gable, you can't give him too much time to breathe. Referee at the count of 5. Rey Mysterio shaking himself back into this one. Up on the apron now. Mysterio. No! 7 counting. Gable. Good God, what's he thinking? Gable. 8 count. Gable. Went for the crossbody. Got him with a chop. Countered now by Mysterio, and Rey Mysterio firing away on Gable with a forearm. Drop kick. Takes him down. No! Went for the swanton on the floor. Gable out of the way. Now Gable firing back. Elbow strike. There's a kick now, and Gable with a roundhouse kick. Pele kick from Chad Gable. 5 count. He's got Mysterio back up. Mysterio counters. Drop kick to the knee. Referee at the count of 6. Gable and Mysterio still going at it on the floor. Rey Mysterio sends him back in at 7. 8 count. Mysterio back up on the apron. 9. Splashes him across the back. And now Rey Mysterio gets Gable up. Rey Mysterio has him. Dials up. 6, 1, 9. And now Rey Mysterio to the top. He's feeling it. Frog splash. 1, 2, 3. Rey Mysterio wins. Just like that. Rey Mysterio retains. What a match this was. So much of this match was Gable just having counter for everything, and Mysterio just trying to end it. And finally, a pair of frog splashes on the 619 seal the deal. Your winner and still Cruiserweight Champion, Rey Mysterio. What a win there for Rey Mysterio, folks. Our main event is up next. 8-man tag, the 6 versus Johnny Gargano, Matt Riddle, Damian Priest, and hopefully a 4th man. Here we go. Here come the 6. Drew McIntyre and the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Austin Theory and Ricochet, making their way to the ring. Of course, the champion wants to do an entrance by himself. Imagine that. I mean, there's no formal entrances that are actually available to give to anyone that don't involve someone smoking their ass. It's so fucking stupid. Anyways, the 6 making their way to the ring. Drew McIntyre tomorrow night defends against Damian Priest, and Austin Theory and Ricochet find themselves in a 2-on-1 steel cage match against Matt Riddle. McIntyre second in command for the 6, leading the charge for these two tonight. It could be a very defining night for the 6 tomorrow. It's only the 3rd time out of 5 pay-per-views this season. Good God, 5 pay-per-views this season. The 3rd time out of 5 pay-per-views this season that they all have a match on the show. And they're looking to go 3 for 3 on sweeping the pay-per-view. So, here comes the world champ. He's been world champion since the night after WrestleMania. The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, making his way to the ring. Cody Rhodes making his way down to the ring. He's got a huge matchup in the main event tomorrow night against Johnny Gargano. Extreme Rules match with Triple H acting as the special enforcer to make sure no one else gets involved. Cody Rhodes has made his way to the ring. Let's bring out the competition. We still don't know who's teaming up with these guys either. But out first, the original Bro, the man who has decided to lock himself inside a steel cage with 2 other guys in a 2-on-1 match tomorrow. Matt Riddle making his way to the ring. Riddle making his way down to the ring. Matt Riddle coming down to the ring. Earlier tonight, Gargano kind of seemed like he didn't actually have anyone that he promised he would somehow, someway find someone before the main event. It almost seems like Riddle's been it almost feels like Riddle and Priest are being told, take your time with your entrances, I'm still trying, is how it is coming off to me right now. Because now here comes the Archer of Infamy. Here comes Damian Priest. Damian Priest making his way to the ring. He's got a shot at the U.S. title tomorrow night. It's his first U.S. title match. Damian Priest has made his way to the ring. The Archer of Infamy is here. And now here comes Johnny Gargano. Gargano looking around like, I hope this works. Johnny Gargano making his way to the ring. He's looking around. Here's the question. Does he have a partner? What? Huh? No. Ain't no way. I feel like Rey might have slipped something to me between episodes. Because I'm seeing Rob Van Dam. You gotta be kidding me. The whole flippin' show. Rob Van Dam is on SmackDown again. He can't keep getting away with this. This time last year, he showed up to take on Johnny Gargano for the world title. Rob Van Dam is in the building. RVD is here. Rob Van Dam teaming up with Matt Riddle, so fitting, Damian Priest and Johnny Gargano. Riddle and McIntyre started off. Powerbomb from Drew. Good God, what a main event we got on our hands here. Look at the star power surrounding this ring right now. And now Riddle and McIntyre. Riddle knocking him back, and now Matt Riddle. It's knocked back McIntyre. Caught with a jab from Riddle. Riddle into a chop, sweeps the leg. Senton. Covered by Riddle. 1, 2, kick out. Rob Van Dam gets in the ring for a moment. Rob Van Dam and Matt Riddle in the same ring. Only in LS11 Universe, folks. It's supposed to be a tag team in Season 2 at one point. And now Matt Riddle knocking back Drew McIntyre again. Tag is made to Damian. Damian Priest is in, and here we go. The big men squaring off a night before their title match at Extreme Rules. Power check there from Priest. And McIntyre hangs on. DDT to Priest. Priest staggering McIntyre, turns him around. McIntyre, neckbreaker. Taking him down, and now McIntyre grabs onto him, gets him back up. McIntyre with future shock to Damian Priest. And Priest kicks out at 1. Oh my God, McIntyre looking to end it early here. McIntyre. Claymore. 1, 2. Priest kicks out. And now McIntyre dumps Gargano out of the ring. And Priest immediately back to his feet with a body check. And now Priest taking down Ricochet. McIntyre grabs onto him, lifts him up. Another power bomb to Damian Priest. Kicks out the knee. And now McIntyre standing over, and McIntyre kicks out the knee again. And what is Drew thinking here? Drew tags in Austin Theory. And now Austin Theory's got Damian Priest up on his shoulders. Austin Theory drops him into the turnbuckle. Priest goes down. Theory gets kicked in the face. And what a clothesline there. Austin Theory taken down, and now Priest getting Austin Theory into the corner. Damian Priest tags Riddle in. We know these two won another shot at those SmackDown Tag Team titles after what happened at Money in the Bank. Riddle into a senton. And now Riddle grabs a hold of Theory, launches him into the corner. Johnny Gargano is in now. Super kicked. Into an elbow. And now Johnny Gargano, the #1 contender, is in. Gargano going wild here. Taking down Austin Theory, who's back to his feet. Theory swings through. Neckbreaker to Gargano, taking him down. Tag is made to Ricochet. Oh, we got something special here. Rob Van Dam is in. Ricochet, a modern-day high flyer. Rob Van Dam, one of the originators of the high-flying style in the Attitude Era back in ECW. Van Dam went for a kick. Ricochet sidestepped. Ricochet. Back body drop to Rob Van Dam. And now Ricochet into a head scissor. Elbow strike to Van Dam, taking him down. And now Rob Van Dam's down. Ricochet kicks him in the back. Tag made to McIntyre. McIntyre and Van Dam. Oh, a super kick. And a moonsault. Rob Van Dam still got some. Goes for another kick. Van Dam hits the ropes. Goes for a clothesline. McIntyre throwing Rob Van Dam across the ring. And a quick reminder, and if someone asks me this in the comments, it tells me you didn't listen. This is a one-off appearance. Van Dam is not officially back on SmackDown. Headbutt from Drew. Now Riddle is in. McIntyre chopping him. McIntyre punches Riddle in the back. And again, drops him. McIntyre now has a hold of RVD. Suplexes him. And Van Dam's feeling that one. Rob Van Dam, though, sweeps the leg of Drew McIntyre. Oh, down goes Austin Theory. And Rob Van Dam, well, now you're just showing off. Goes for a kick. Drew McIntyre caught him. McIntyre. Powerbomb. Into another cover. One. No. Van Dam kicks out. McIntyre. Whoa. Went for Gargano. Van Dam. Crucifix on the U.S. champion. One. No. Drew got the shoulders up and Van Dam. Oh, Cody's in. Here we go. RVD and Cody Rhodes. Come get you some, Nightmare. Well, Drew with a cheap shot. And Cody with a flatliner. On Van Dam, no. Elbow from Cody. Johnny Gargano slides into the ring now, and Gargano, oh, wipes out Theory. Down goes Ricochet. And Drew. And Johnny Gargano dives to the floor. Gargano. Oh, hang on a minute. Well, Gargano dealing with the 6. Lacey Evans has just shown up. And hang on. Outside the ring is Charlotte Flair. She just threw Cody a sledgehammer. Well, Rob Van Dam, he's confused as usual. Cody with the sledgehammer while the ref is out. And now Cody Rhodes realizes that Lacey's got the referee fully distracted on the outside. One more sledgehammer shot as well. And now the ref finally back in. The 6 have also pulled Priest and Riddle off the apron. Pedigree. 1, 2, 3. And just like that, the 6 have the numbers game as always. Gargano thought he had a good thing wiping the entire team out, but all that did was open them up for Lacey to make the distraction, Charlotte to bring the sledgehammer, and the other 3 members to start fighting back and take care of Riddle, Priest, and Gargano. Cody Rhodes scores the pinfall. That's going to do it tonight. Thank you all for watching this episode. I'll see you all tomorrow at Extreme Rules. Until then, everybody, I've been Xander, and that was Universe.